I'm Beth. This is the first electric guitar my parents bought me when I was 10 years old. At some point, around 15 years old, I spray painted it and I took out the middle pickup because I thought it was dumb. I mean, who uses the middle pickup? It was lost for a long time, but the other day, I found it. But I'm not going to put it back in the guitar. Actually, I added a jack to it. Why? I got this oil can diddly bow at a flea market one day. So I wanted to see what happened if I took the pickup, put it on the diddly bow, and ran it through some guitar effects pedals. Let's find out. Alright, we're going to do this in a very professional manner. Back here. Oh, I've made this so ugly. But it's on there. Alright, so this is our clean tone. That's nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Bassier than I thought it was gonna be too. Alright, can I actually play something with this? Usually my go-to when I show someone this is just the open string and a twang. So like... like that's easy. So can I like... You can give it so much vibrato just by pressing up and down. That's like a cartoon noise. Alright, let's do what we came here to do. Alright, so obviously the first thing we're going to want to hear it through is some distortion. We're just going to do the classic Boss DS1 here. It's still my favorite distortion. You can do anything with this. We're going to turn the level way down. Wow, that is better than I thought it would be. It's dangerous to push the DS1 into treble territory. I am so sorry for anyone watching this who has perfect pitch or anything close to it. I'm just making it. Which is why I think this will be fun in a bit. But we're just running through the basics here. Alright, I need to tune this down. That's like a genuinely usable sound. It's hard to find that harmonic. It is so barely there. Oh. It's very different when it's loose enough that you can actually press the string down to the broomstick. You get a very interesting fuzz there. Let's turn the distortion back. There is a certain problem with the way whoever built this. The screw they used here is a little too tall, so when you start to press down on the broomstick handle too close to it, you will just sort of like, it acts as basically a fret. And so that's the note you get. Yeah, so anything beyond like this, you just get the screw note. But oh, this thing is so dorky. Next we're gonna go with fuzz. I have the Behringer Super Fuzz right here. This thing rules. Let's go. I got very low fuzz level right now, and I'm getting cables wrapped around my feet. Yeah, it sounds like fuzz. I mean... Alright, let's crank up the fuzz. Oh, that's the Super Fuzz. It's the next day. My camera ran out of storage space. But honestly, we didn't miss much. Everything through the fuzz and the distortion kind of sounded pretty similar. I just kind of got carried away and wasted camera space with nonsense. So now we're moving on to delay. This is the one I've been looking forward to the most. I think delay will kind of help enhance the waviness of this and everything. We're going with the Dan Echo here. I have a very filthy one right here, but I don't want to clean it because I think it looks gorgeous like this. You can deal with it. Alright, we got it set to long delay mode here, and let's see what we get. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, that's that's neat. It almost becomes sound effecty at that point. Linear pitch, it's like you do a DJ build up with it. Oh, that is so dumb. I love it. That kind of makes an interesting sound, doing a weird kind of like hammer-on thing with the slide. I didn't know you could tap with this. Oh, that has a very interesting sound. Hang on, I want to hear that without the delay. that is... It's interesting to get just that attack from there instead of getting the pick attack right by the... Oh, you gotta keep the metal of the pickup touching the oil can, or else you get ground noise. Alright, let's put the delay back on. Can't remember what all the knobs on the Dan Echo do. Alright, we're going to start messing with the time because the Dan Echo does emulate tape delay. So it does the whole pitchy thing. Hang on, I know what I need for this. Ah! Alright, this is gonna be tricky. I get to just kind of hover it because I don't have other strings to mount it against. Whoa. You get some weird harmonics with the slide. Yeah, it's so weird because the note is... I don't have it in harmonic mode, so let's put it in harmonic mode and see what it does. Probably going to be tricky because harmonic mode is a lot weaker. That is horror movie stuff. That's suspense stuff. Alright, slower delay. Slow. Whoa. Alright, that is really cool. Alright, what else do we want to do with delay? Alright, let's go to short mode. Basically slapback mode. I suppose that is very on brand for the type of music this instrument usually plays. Alright, that's fun. That really helps this thing shine, honestly. like how you can get percussive with it and it doesn't sound too weird with the delay. You kind of... When you tune it down, you can really get boingy with the string. When the string tension is lower too, it's really like pulling it towards the single coil pickup, so it gets a lot louder. A lot bassier. Oh, you can even do that modern, like, beat the shit out of the guitar percussion stuff. Yeah, it's hard to play. It's hard to play it at the same time. All right, I think we should move on. All right, next up we have chorus pedal. I think this will be interesting because this is so wavy and out of tune anyway that I think high depth rates of this will get real weird real fast. This one doesn't have a battery. Just grab the closest 9-volt center negative. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah, this is gonna get weird. Where did I just put my pick? Yeah, it definitely... I think it complements this instrument really well, actually. Or at least the way I play this instrument. I'm sure there are people that play this fantastically, and I am not one of them. It gets derpy real fast. Alright, rate all the way up. Man, the modulation wave on the Behringer Ultra Chorus really kind of squares off. I can hear the stepping. I don't know if the Boss one that it's based off of does that, but... Alright, let's turn down the derp amount. Moving on. Alright, next is one I've been really curious about. Octave pedal. I sort of know what it's going to sound like, and I sort of don't. I think it's going to sound kind of messy. Alright, so we got the direct signal at 100%. And we are going to bring in the lower octave. It's not getting enough input. We need to put something before this. Luckily, the Super Fuzz has a boost mode. Patch cable. Yeah, that's really messy. It actually works better if I put the Super Fuzz on fuzz mode. Which is weird because I usually put fuzz after the octave pedal. Let's see how messy it is when we get rid of the dry signal. That is just garbage. Whoa.
What? Okay, I guess since my voice can vibrate the top of the oil can, the pickup will pick it up. Hello? Oh, man. Oh, I think I found a whole new use for this thing. Oh, this is going to be my microphone from now on. Fuck this thing. This is my microphone now. It doesn't... Yeah, it works best on the fuzz modes. Oh my god. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing. Oh my god.
That's like the best thing I've ever played on this. That's like the only good thing I've played on this entire video. Alright, since we have a patch cable here, let's start stacking. Hitting the octave is very rock and roll. Alright, what other fun can we have? The Digitech RP400. I got this probably around a similar time I spray painted that first guitar. This thing's great. It is loaded with effects from the Digitech line, and so it's basically like having a bunch of Digitech pedals in one box. I still use this thing all the time. Since this is digital, it uses the octave effect in a different way, so this one tracks much cleaner. It sounds really weird to hear an exact octave down with this. Octave up. Alright, so now we got an octave down without a dry signal. It's weird because I can hear the pitch of the string here and I hear the octave down in my headphone, and they're not exact, actually. Let's see if we can... That's weird. Now I got it set for like a fifth down from what I can hear. Definitely sounds interesting. Alright, we're gonna do octave up, no dry, and I think I'm gonna hate this. It's like if someone asked me to design a sound for a cartoon mosquito. So I can create a mice argument. I agree with her, to be honest. Alright, this is what I've been looking for. The auto wah. I needed to know what this would sound like with auto wah. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, tune down a little bit. Alright, now we got the string almost slapping the pickup. Okay, that's my new favorite thing to do with this. Oh, yeah. Dude, forget pitch. This is a rhythm instrument. Bringing this back to the swamp where it belongs. We gotta explore that in another video. We gotta make a song just based around that. Alright, that's all I can think of for today and yesterday. If you have any ideas of what you think this would sound cool running through, let me know. I would love to try it. This was so much fun to do today, and I would love to do it again, especially if I can learn to play this a little bit better. I feel like I did use a lot of the same, like, picking rhythms today and stuff. Hopefully when I edit that together, I won't just, like, lose my mind hearing the same rhythms again. But this was super fun. Until next time, this is Be the Airplane, signing off. Godspeed.